Hey, walk with me. Let me show you how to make shawarma bread right in your home. So first I started with my all-purpose flour and I added my spoonful of sugar and salt. Just one spoonful. So there are other alternatives you can do this. You can mix your sugar with the yeast, which I'll be showing later in the video, or you can just mix your dry products first. And make sure to sieve your flour and the other dried ingredients and mix till it incorporates properly. So mixing all these things together, I used my turnstick. If you have a whisker, you can make use of it. If you want to use your hands, make sure you wash properly and then you make use of your hands. All right. So this next one, I added my butter, or you use vegetable oil, 2 spoonfuls of vegetable oil, or you can use your butter. Sorry I did not properly measure these things to get accurate grams for you, but I'm sure from the video you can know the quantities I got is really small. I bought 3 cups of flour and I now added this butter. This butter is like 200 grams that you can make use of. Then you mix this butter and the flour properly, very well, till there is a tiny consistency of the powder of the butter. You see tiny crumbs. That shows that it has really mixed up very well. And make sure to use your hands. These are now the hands process. You don't use whisker or something here. Here you use your hands and mix it very well. All right, so this is something you can do in your house. You can make use of this process if you want to sell, if you want to teach somebody. This is just the accurate and standard process. Don't mind the settings and maybe the quality. I didn't put up the grams and all that. This shows it is a home process, but I just thought to record and share with you for you to know that you can achieve whatever you want in your space. So on this slide, we'll be mixing our yeast with water. Now we are mixing this with warm water, and this is the yeast I bought for 100 naira. This is actually how it's tied, and I think it should be around 25 to 50 grams. Yes, so mix it with warm water. Look at the water, very small in the cup. Now it's better you choose mix with warm water and leave for 30 minutes, and it's better to mix with a small warm water because you'll be adding it to the flour, and while you're adding it you will still need warm water, so you keep a warm water aside to be topping into your flour to mix it properly. You don't use cold water to mix. So it's better you mix your yeast with small quantity of water so that you can actually add warm water later than mixing it too much and finding out that it's too much, that you cannot pour all of them in. You've reduced the quantity of the yeast and you've added excess water. Do you get that? Quantity of the yeast goes together with the quantity of this flour. So you mix with small and then you add extra water. Here I added extra warm water to it for a smooth consistency. All right, then you knead properly till it's very smooth. Now this is our result. We'll be covering it with a nylon foil for 1 hour. So when it's ready, you check, you press in. I forgot to record that side. You press in the yeast, the dough. You press it in with your palms to release excess air. Then you roll it again and leave for extra 5 minutes. Then when it's ready, you now bring it out. Then you cut into sections. I cut this one into 8 and I started kneading. I remained flour which I spread on the board. Then I now knead and use those flours to dry it up, like to top up and make sure. Don't mind my rolling pin. If you have a rolling pin, go to the market and buy. I just made use of this because it's a smooth it has a smooth surface and can help me achieve what I want. So this is how I rolled all of them. You get, so you can get something better and do a better job than mine. So when you're done, you take it into frying. You fry with your frying pan, no oil, just dry. Then the essence of this I'm doing is to reduce trapped air, to give space for air. Look at those bubbles on it. It's because of I've not perforated it before on time. That was why those things came out. So when you do that, you're releasing trapped air and it will rise, it will heat very well. So when it's lightly brown, it shows that it's ready, and then you bring it out. And that's just it for the shawarma bread. Very easy to make. You can make in your house, and you can see how all of them is here. And make sure to store properly in a fridge. This is our mixture, and then we mix and enjoy. Thank you.